In terms of Adèle H. or Madame Bovary, you've radically changed the way female desire is depicted. In this film, there's an education to desire as well. At the end, she has received this education. She learns how to love. That's a big change. It's very positive. So she's not really mad. How do you view these changes you've introduced in terms of the depiction of female desire compared with the other films that I mentioned earlier on? And what do you think about education, this education to learn about desire, to learn how to love? There are a lot of female destinies that have been written about in literature. You have Madame Bovary and other stories of women. And you have this depiction of passion and love. Gabrielle's actually quite different. That's the substance of your question. Well, compared with Adèle H., well, Adèle H. has a kind of a passion. But Gabrielle, when she falls in love with André Sauvage, is not just a mad girl who grows attached to someone who wants to have nothing to do with her. Something really happens. He did look at her. They looked deep in each other's eyes. Madame Bovary is something different. She talks a lot about boredom. Female desire can be depicted in a very Romanesque way. Sometimes, however, things are more sudden, more brutal. First of all, you have her body. Then I'll talk about Stone's disease, in fact. This disease she has, which is a sort of a symptom. It's as though her body, and you can see this in the film, every time she suffers these crises, it's as though her body was depicting what she feels in her mind. Her whole body reacts much more powerfully than the other characters you mentioned. Her body, this female desire, is really highlighted in this film. Why don't you chip in?